Sports to the bone family. Greetings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. So in this one, we are going to talk a little bit about Shamar Joseph and our wicketkeeper batsman Joshua the Silva. So just give a listening ear and let me know what you all think in the comment section, right? Alright, so kicking things off with our new pacer, 24-year-old Shamar Joseph. Now, not a lot is really known about him, especially by people outside of Guyana. Most people would have heard of him for the first time when he went to South Africa on that A tour. Right, but prior to that, I think he was in the CPL. Ian Bishop was actually talking about him, saying that he's a young pacer coming through, and you know he's close friends with Sinclair, right? Not Kevin Sinclair, with you know the other Sinclair there, and he was actually the one that got him a ticket to come and watch some cricket. But you know, Ian Bishop was saying that he's a man that is very determined, because he had to leave his job as working at a security firm to pursue his career. So on the second day of the warm-up game, he spoke to the media, and they took the opportunity to really ask him some questions about his upbringing and getting into the game. You know, so he was just letting them know that it has been a lot of hard work, and you know he had to sacrifice a lot, had to leave his family household there to go on into the New Hampstead area there to pursue his career. You know, saying that he doesn't get a chance to go home that often because you know he's working so hard, playing a lot of cricket and trying to get in the hours to make sure that he's at the level that when the opportunity comes, he will be able to take that opportunity with both hands. So you know, he was also talking about the fact that you know he's definitely going to be returning home pretty soon to spend some time with the family and to bring them some goodies. You understand? You know, he was talking about growing up, saying that all he had to do was, you know, all he had was to watch a lot of highlights of the previous pace bowlers, people like Courtney Walsh, Curtly Ambrose. You know, he wasn't able to watch a lot of those guys growing up based on his age. It was just highlights. He had to watch a lot of highlights, and you know, it's just all about putting in the work and trying to back himself, that when the opportunity comes, he's able to really take it and to make the best use of it. So you know, it was good to hear my people. If you want to hear the full interview, it's actually on the West Indies Facebook page there. You know, he sounds very determined, my people. You know, he was saying that whatever is working for him, that is what he tries to strengthen. You know, saying that in a game, he's not really looking to bowl a whole lot of bouncers or bowling a lot of slow ball. He's just playing based on how the pitch is playing, looking to get the ball to do whatever the ball is doing, and just stick with that, stick to the basics, good line and length, and try and do as best as possible for the team. Now, watching him bowl, my people, he has a very smooth action. Not a long run up, not very athletic though. You understand? Generate a lot of power from the shoulders. I would say, just looking at him. You know, so we definitely hoping that things will work out for him the best way. He spoke about his no ball issues. You know, he was asked about that. He was saying that it was just his run up that he didn't get right. So once he was able to get that figured out, you know, he was good to go. But him alongside the other pacers, they will have to be careful with those no ball situations, my people. They're definitely gonna have to be careful with them, because when you look at it, you don't want to get an Australian batsman out and when you check it's a no ball, or you know, you just don't want to give away extra runs. So I am happy that he's he's actually aware that that is something that he needs to make sure doesn't really happen throughout the game. You know, we can't afford for a man to get ball, especially if the partnership, you're trying to break a partnership for how long, and when you finally think you get the wicket, you realize that they overstepped the line. So as I said, my people, it was good to get an insight on him. So you can just check out the CWI interview there on their Facebook page. Alright, moving on to Joshua De Silva's interview. Now this one was prior to him getting a century. You understand? He was actually there batting before he went before he got that century, when he was interviewed, you know, and he was saying that it was the captain's call. It was the captain that asked him if he wanted to go out and open and, you know, try to see if he can get an opportunity to really face some deliveries. Because in the test, you know, we're definitely going to need Joshua De Silva's ability to stay out there. You understand? And as he went out there in that game, and he really and truly, he went out there in that innings and he really and truly batted well, my people. Especially in the first 15 minutes of resumption, when he went back out. You know, he got a couple of boundaries and he was looking good. You understand? When he got into the 90s, things basically slowed up somewhat, but he was eventually able to pick things up and you know, got up to 105 before he was dismissed. So, you know, he was saying that even on a tour like this right now, this is his second tour there of Australia, and the last time he didn't do so well. So he's looking to get as much work done as possible. You understand? See where he can help the team in terms of passing on information about the conditions, and you know, just working hard for the team. Because when you look into it, he's batting in a place where he's probably going to have to face the new ball. So it's the second new ball that is. So, you know, he's looking to really and truly spend some good time out there, and I'm happy that he was able to do that, my viewers, because, you know, with our guys there having to face a world-class bowling lineup, you know, probably going to lose a couple of early wickets at the top there, and then you're definitely going to need a solid middle order to settle down. You understand? There are some issues that we saw with Joshua De Silva. I think someone was even pointing it out in the comment section yesterday, where he has the tendency to get out LBW. You understand? Playing around his pad and bat away from the pad. I notice and playing with a cross bat. Notice he was trying to play a little straighter. But as I said, you know, main thing I am happy about with them batting in that warm-up game is that they got some time. They got a chance to spend some time at the crease, because it's going to be a different ball game when you introduce Stark and Hazelwood and Cummins and them guys. So, you know, at least they got some overs under their belt where they were able to stay out there and bat. So Joshua De Silva's interview is also there, my people, on the West Indies Facebook page. So that is something you can listen to also. You know, saying that he's definitely ready to go out there and fight for the team. And as a senior player, not many players in there have more than 10 test matches under their belt. So you can call he's a senior player in the test match, in the test team. So, you know, he's saying that he's looking to help the team as much as possible while trying to learn from them, because quite a few of them, they have been playing regional cricket for quite some time now. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, you know, my people. Go and leave it right here so for now until we touch base again. Big up on yourself, stay safe.